Alright. Good morning and happy Monday. Oh, let's see. Alright. Do my way. There we go. Morning. I'm still not fully awake. I overslept. So bear with me a little bit. Alright, so on today's agenda, for our generals, we need to pick 5 bay Bolete mushrooms. Oh, crap. We have to help someone in need. In St. Denis and Blackwater, there are like homeless beggar people. If you actually walk up to one of them, if you find one, and give them a quarter, that actually registers for a help someone in need. There are also a smattering of NPC type missions that pop up around the map, and they're usually the ones where people are, they're standing by a dead horse and oh help, I need a ride to town, or I don't know. They're kind of all over. When we get to a point to where if I'm gonna do that, I will do my best to actually find one. Jump onto a horse from 3M. We don't know what meter. Who knows? Height. I have a building in Blackwater that I usually use this one for. It works every time, as long as I can remember what it is that you have to push to jump off a building and land on a horse. So we have 3 player kills with a revolver in a showdown. That's not too bad. Just take some revolvers, go down into a showdown, and a shootout or a shootout usually works the best. 3 players killed with throwing weapons in showdowns. Oh, okay. So yeah, have fun with that one. That's anything that's in the like 7 o'clock area of your weapon wheel. So throwing knives. Yeah, just good luck. 5 provisions cooked at camp. We can do that one here. 2 roosters skinned. So a good spot for that usually has 2 is Emerald Ranch. So we're actually not too far for there. We'll hit that after camp. 2 bounties brought in from New Hanover. If you can find a bounty hunter poster that has 2, it registers for both. If you do a couple, you can hog tie them with your reinforced lasso, and if you posse up all of these, you can kind of get all 3 of them at once. Let's see. For trader, we have to make a special camp stew, which is the top recipe that gives you the gold cores. 6 large animal carcasses donated to Crips. These are anything that goes on the back of your horse, except for coyotes and fox. Those actually register as medium animals. So deer, panthers, cougars. It has to be the whole carcass though, so you can't like skin a bison or, yeah, just deer, anything deer sized. And 2 resupply missions completed. So no time, no anything, you just have to actually just do 2 resupply missions. That's pretty easy. For the collectible, we need to find 3 antique alcohol bottles. I've actually kind of looked, and there are Strawberry, Emerald Ranch, or Emerald Station, sorry, and Van Horn all have alcohol bottles right there next to the fast travel, so you can kind of just travel in, grab it, travel out, and go to the next one. Drink one of the antique alcohol bottles. There you go. And 3 collector maps used. This is just where you open one of the maps that you can buy from Madame Nazar, and you can do 2 things. I usually always keep her cheaper ones, so I buy like her flowers and her eggs and whatever, and I'll open those and then dismiss them, and then open and dismiss, and open and dismiss, and that way I get the daily, and I don't actually have to run gigantic circles around the map. But if you have time and you're wanting to get some collectibles, go ahead, open up a map, run around, get your items, open up another one, same thing, over and over. Moonshiner. We need to complete a special moonshine recipe. Now, this is any of the ones that use collectibles. So there's a handful that use absinthe, Caribbean rum, the creek plum, and the argarita flower. And if you use one of the collectibles to make a moonshine in that recipe, you'll get that daily. Sometimes that one's glitchy. I recommend, and the best way to make that is when you start that moonshine recipe, do not leave the lobby until it is complete. Because sometimes jumping lobbies or doing it, like if you don't do that one and then like jump into a showdown or jump lobbies for something. So just kind of hang out in the lobby until that moonshine is actually done. And then it usually registers pretty good about being completed. That's for me. I know everybody has like different ones that glitch out for them, but that's how I kind of get around that one. 2 moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer. So that's anybody except for Bert Higgins. So as long as you're selling the moonshine to someone other than Bert, that one will register. And again, today we have to serve moonshine to 4 other players, or 2 other players 4 times at a bar. So just invite people into your shack, bring party members into the shack, and serve them drinks. For the naturalist role, we need to take 5 animal samples within 10 minutes. And 3 farmland animal. Okay, so this is good. So 3 farmland animal samples. We're going to be over at Emerald Branch anyway, looking for roosters. So we'll sedate some animals over there and take samples. And you can either sedate 5 animals while they're all penned up and can't get out, or you can do 3 farmland and then run around them with like for rabbits or something easy. And then 2 legendary animal samples taken. If this is one that you actually want to complete, I recommend doing the legendary missions, as I've noticed free roam legendaries have been pretty hard to find lately. So, to begin, there were 2 deer standing right here in my camp when I loaded into camp today. So we're going to real quick pop these into crypts. I normally don't do like large or medium carcass donations, but as you can see, my my materials bar is in desperate need of some items. So I'm just gonna real quick fluff him up with some of the stuff that I keep in my satchel. So that way he can at least finish this delivery. I'll have to run this at some point today before I can do resupplies. There we go. Alright, and then I've seen another deer standing in camp. I was like, oh, they just don't learn. Stew pot is back here. So the very top one, the minty lamb and pea stew, that is our special one for today. Just make a stew. Listen to Crips take credit for how much of a great cook he is. Boost up my cores real quick. Oh, wait, one more thing that we can do while we are already here at camp. Cook, have provisions. So we're going to come down here to our big game. Sorry. Minty Big Game is my go-to. It always boosts your health. If you're running around doing stuff and fighting or whatever you may be doing, it's good to have something to boost your health. And I'm going to have to remember to kill some cows while we're over there. I have no prime beef. Alright. Well, there. Either way, 5 meats cooked. To Emerald. We are going to be sedating animals. I'm going to sit here for just a second, and there it goes. I wanted to make sure that it registered. We've been having issues with some things not registering. That takes half of it. No fast travel today? Alright. That's fine. We are not that far away. I can just ride over. Where'd the pronghorn go? Crap. Ah, somebody's already over here looking for roosters. Damn it. So, in this pen right here, there are usually a handful of chickens and a rooster. It looks like there are nothing but chickens. I don't know what that person's doing up there. Like, they're not going to spawn in if you're just standing there. Alright, well, you're being dumb about it. So what we're going to do, we're going to run over here real quick, and in this building right here, behind the bar. Good morning, Will. Happy Monday. We have a bottle of Tennessee whiskey. I wonder how many of those I have. I have 8. So I'm just going to go ahead and drink this while I have it right here. And that'll register as collecting one and also for drinking one. Maybe. There it is. Okay. So from here, I'm just going to go into the online options and re-hit free roam and come into a new lobby because I don't. Yeah, that guy's over there just camping it. So, one, if you camp a spawn spot, things won't spawn. Just a fun little fact. It's really nice that they finally fixed the load issue. The couple weeks right after Blood Money, where everybody was getting hung up at 50%, that was driving me crazy. I probably just jinxed myself. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so well, this isn't good. There's a couple sheep, and then the farmer who's feeding no chickens. What are you doing, dude? Alright, right away. We will come back and let things spawn in. We're gonna go this way. sometimes the specific items needed are pretty easy, and sometimes they are absolute pains. We're gonna grab him for later. Come right up over here while we're waiting for things to respawn. Then I'm gonna bounce camp a little bit and see if I can get it closer to where I am. So we'll go Hannigan's. And then back to the Heartlands. I don't think it did what I wanted it to do. Look, way over there. Much closer. Oh no. No sir. No sir. This is the bad part, when there are limited spawn rates for things in limited spots, because everybody just swarms around them. Oh, come on, horse. Are you kidding me? Alright, whatever. Nothing. So we have two. That's it. Well, it's a start. But at least now you know, even though they're not functioning for me right here, in this pen there's usually 2 roosters with the chickens. We're gonna go over to Emerald. See what they've got going on over there. There's a couple other spawn places all over the map, but they're so far and I don't feel like going like that. The Fork. We were up at the Fork in Tumbleweed area. That's a good spot for like goats and chickens and roosters. I don't recall seeing any roosters up there, just chickens. Like LeGras. LeGras always has a pack of chickens sitting there. But I've never seen a rooster. Oh, what the hell. There we go. One more sheep. We'll take it. We need 10. 5 and 10. Come on, go to sleep. Right, this gives us where we only need 1 more. And we'll have 2 of the naturalist rules done. Real quick. We're gonna come this way and see if they have any roosters out. In Valentine, right over here in the yard, we have a chicken coop, and sometimes there are chickens and roosters running around in here, and like today, there are none. Awesome. Alright, so... if you're working on building your collection for your farm animals, oh, shit. Alright, so this lobby is garbage for spawns. That's fun. In this pen, there's usually a bunch of pigs, but we got nothing. Game's not cooperating today at all. That's a good sign. Alright. Not even a single rabbit to be seen. It's gonna be difficult. And that's always fun. Alright. One more sweep through Emerald, and then I'm moving on. Well, there's normally at least one rabbit, or skunk, or possum, or something. We'll take this deer and finish off the 5 samples in 10 minutes. Come on, get down. Alright. It's not the most efficient way, but it's done. One more pass for these roosters. The lack of any animals in here. Chicken? Man. Stop. Rooster. Shit. One witness. Another witness. 40 witnesses. Alright, so we'll take the run rooster. We'll go to Manzanita. We'll find some Bolete. We'll do some other stuff. And at some point, we will come back and check in. See if we can find yet another rooster. Where are you? Chicken. Alright. Just double checking. Chicken. Alright, we're wanted. We need to probably get out of here. Week. The help someone beggar idea, if you go and look for like a beggar to give a quarter at nighttime, like fresh nighttime, like you're not going to find them right at 2 o'clock in the morning or anything. So I will get some of these other things done, and then I made the camp situation worse trying to move it. Oh well. But they've got a couple spots in both cities, and oh no. Alright. Sorry, I got this, wily coyote distracted here. So for anybody that doesn't know, when you kill larger animals like this, if you have one on your horse, you can actually lasso another one and drag it back with you. This game's about to get shut off for the day. There we go. And if you just hold R2 after you get it lassoed, L2, sorry, L2. Bring it right into camp. Alright.
We're well stocked for the time being. I suppose this will do.
Alright. There we go. Real quick, before I get sidetracked again. We're going to start in Van Horn. And I know it's a lot of fast traveling. Cash, like actual cash, is so much easier to make in this game than gold. So I don't mind spending cash in order to increase the gold. And I know like I don't need either right now, but I've always done that. And that's how I've built up the gold pile that I did, was I will sacrifice cash to run around to make gold. And it's just easier. You can go make a whole bunch of fish. I don't know. There's tons of stuff that you can do to pay for your fast traveling. So in Van Horn today, until they reset, the alcohol bottle is up in the lighthouse here. It's a pretty little rainbow. I also have a card. Oh. Just up. Oh god. There we go. Maybe I got it wrong. Give me just a second. Because there should be an alcohol bottle. Nope, I'm wrong. This is what happens when you do a quick lazy look at something. It's not, oh shit, it's not in the lighthouse. It is right here on the coast. Very close to the lighthouse, which is why zooming in is important. So, this first boat next to the lighthouse on the second floor up here next to the bed is a Caribbean, oh crap. Alright, so if you run into this problem where you have 10 of something, with the alcohol bottles, it's super easy, just drink one. And then you can pick it up. It sucks that you don't have an option to dismiss things, so you couldn't just dismiss with flowers and stuff. Alright, so now that we have this one, we're gonna run up to Strawberry, if I can get a horse. There he goes. How much time and effort do we put into this other rooster? I'll check back. Don't worry about it. What did we? Alright, so 2 strawberry. So for this one, alright, you can already see it glowing over there. It is a Grand Corazon one, and it's right here, across the bridge. And see the sparkles down there?
What's the matter with you?
It's on the riverbed here. Careful, careful. And my clumsy ass isn't falling. Good morning, Frothy. Thanks for joining. Alright, that is our 3rd alcohol bottle. So from here, we are going to go back up. Try not to fall. We're go back to the fast travel, and we're going to go over to Manzanita Post for some Bay Bolete. So there's some scattered kind of all over in this area, but what I'm going to do is there's a more kind of condensed line of them. If we come right about here-ish. Maybe more here. Okay. So not too far. There's also a line down on the river near Emerald? Not Emerald, shit. Valentine. But they usually only have like 2, and they're pretty far distance in between as you run along the river. I prefer coming up here because they're more kind of grouped together once you find the damn things. Bay Bolete are little mushrooms that are kind of like a bright orange. So I'm going to go into first person, that way you can see them. So here are your Bay Bolete. Right where I said they were going to be. And we've got just 2 in this cluster, which isn't bad. So, right here's where we are. And we are in tall trees above Manzanita. I'll zoom in so you guys can see where the lines are right here. So we're right in this spot. That's where you can get that. And then if you kind of come this way, right by the road, within running distance. So keep an eye out for, oh shit, bears. That's not what I was going to say. I was not going to say keep an eye out for bears. Sorry. But yeah, keep an eye out for bears while you're over here. Shit. If you have the naturalist roll and you do manage to grab a perfect bear pelt, you can actually go sell this to Gus, and he will make a coat out of it for you. Just a fun little thing you can do. So, here they are. One, two. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Limpy has internet. No way. Look at this. What is this?
Hello. How are
You're
you?
online.
I am.
Pick some mushroom.
I am.
Tell people good
How are you?
morning.
Oh, that's a daily. Hello, everybody.
So for anybody that hasn't been watching on a regular basis and heard the saga of Limpy Pete and his internet issues, he has not been able to play the game in forever, because his internet company fucks ass. Yay,
I
good
mean,
morning.
that's the short and skinny of it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, like, I don't know how else to put that nicely.
well, I mean, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I just got home from taking my kids to school and I checked my internet speed and it was running at like I'm around 400 megs. So I was like, that's probably good enough to get into a lobby for a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. I just got a Moonshine Shack invite from Mr. Spirit Wolf.
Yeah, it's a daily today to serve drinks, and I might,
Mm.
I don't know.
If you start your posse, I'll join it.
Oh, that's fair. Sorry, it's been so long, I forgot how this works. Alright, it's open.
Hopefully I'll have all these issues resolved before too long.
Tomorrow.
And I'll have stable internet all the time and not just sporadically in the morning.
Well, hopefully tomorrow the new company gets out there and they actually show up like they're supposed to.
Yes.
Alright, so... That's weird. My notes that I have say that the Bolete is right here, but I'm not seeing it. I'm having a crap day for finding things the way that I'm supposed to find things.
Yeah. It happens. It's supposed to be around this area here?
Yeah, we're not too far from the road. That's ginseng. I was pretty spot on with my first two. I may just... Where I marked it.
Some. Right where I'm at.
Okay, good. This is why 2 sets of eyes are better than 1. I was just right there.
Unless you already got these.
No, I didn't. I just ran on the other side of the tree and... Alright, so here. To help with anybody. Tall trees by the L, right here. Not too far from where our first patch was. Alright, does that give you all 5?
I got them all.
Okay, awesome.
Is that a wilderness camp that's set up over here?
I don't know. No, that's some kind of... Like, that's always been there. It's like some weird...
Oh, yeah. Somebody's little campsite.
Yeah,
hey,
like...
You can cook at this fire, too.
Can you? Oh. Yeah, some weird, like, hut thing. I don't know. For a long time, I thought it was like a little glitch of what was going to be like our wilderness camps, but...
I think it'd be awesome if our wilderness camps looked like this.
I mean, honestly, it looks like a lot of effort to set up and set down really quick.
Right?
Hold on, I have to light my candles and hang up my herbs before I can fast travel out quickly and escape something that I didn't want to be part of anyway.
That's where you get those restaurant quality stews. All those delicious herbs.
Alright, I'm going to take this marker off. And, do you still have... No, the invite's gone. Alright. I say we go to the Moonshine Shack. Serve drinks. I think I have...
Oh. Whoops. There was a rock there. My bad.
Kind of a big one, too.
Yeah. Maybe we could call that a boulder, perhaps.
That's a nice boulder. I can't say anything. I have been running into everything. My coordination is completely off today. Oh, crap.
Well, it's just more footage for another video.
Exactly. Oh, I should have saved that. You're right. 5. Yep. 7, 8. 8. And 9. Okay. Got plans. Today's dailies are not that great. We have to throwing weapons in a showdown.
Oh gosh.
I may not get all my dailies done.
Yeah, that's not one of my favorites right there.
Mm-mm.
Running around with a hatchet trying to kill everybody while they're just blowing you off with freaking repeaters and
Yeah.
bold actions. There's no way to get close to anybody.
Yeah, you're literally bringing knives to a gunfight. It doesn't go
Right.
well. Especially in showdowns. Like free roams, I can usually manage it in free roams. I do it.
Sometimes you get lucky and you find. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say in the free rooms, I do it the cheap way, where I wait until people are like loading in the very beginning, and I hit them then while they're still loading in.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say you can. Sometimes you get lucky and you'll find somebody else that's running around with a hatchet trying to get the daily too, and then you can just trade back and forth a few times.
Right.
But usually that you don't get that lucky.
No. No, you find a bunch of people with repeaters.
Yeah. Headshot, Lancaster repeater. Headshot, Lancaster repeater.
Right. What you doing?
Oh, you know, I'm just not paying attention to anything I'm doing. Ever.
I know it's only 8:44 in the morning, but why don't you come down and have a drink?
Let's do it. Threaten me with a good time.
Can you ask for a drink? There you go.
Does the daily not work if you don't request it?
For me it doesn't. Like if I just serve drinks, it doesn't count. But if somebody like requests the drink and I serve it, then it registers.
Then it'll count.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Cheers.
Cheers. Keep on chugging.
This one will be, let's see, here's to my wonderful internet.
I swear to God, if your internet shuts off right now, I would have to mute. I would lose it.
I'd probably just leave and go for a walk.
Set the whole damn pole on fire.
I'm telling you.
Bloop.
Almost cheers that one to being drunk. At 8:45 in the morning.
Alright. Do you know how to work a tap?
Kinda. If I can read all this gibberish that's coming up on my screen.
So last night I was playing with someone and their friend was in chat and they don't have Red Dead, but they were interested in playing. Like they had met through another game and were playing that game, and he was like, "Oh, you should play Red Dead." So he was trying to do that game share thing where like somebody can watch him play as he's playing, and he couldn't get it to work. So I opened mine up and invited her to watch, and we were running around, and I was trying to think of like what's some of the best things in this game. So we brought her down to the Moonshine Shack. Did you get yours?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I did not mean to drink all of those. Boop.
That's for getting me drunk.
Oh, that's for getting me drunk. It's Two Stooges type shit. Alright, here. I may have a preferred buy or sell. We'll see.
Au travail.
I do. Alright, I can get this done and possibly go see if there's one more damn rooster. I can't find a rooster today. I even jumped lobbies. To be fair, I
That
only...
has to be a rooster specifically?
Yeah, it has to be a rooster, not a chicken.
We want them to come back.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I don't know, let's see here. Take a quick peek. I'm level 429, and today is the day that I learned there are roosters in this game.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I knew there were chickens. Killed a million of them. I did not know there were roosters. Not even joking. Oh,
Come
I
on,
can't
drunk
run
man.
because
Yeah,
I'm
because
still
you're drunk.
moonshine drunk.
Yeah.
This
If
is
you do keep
ridiculous.
running, you'll fall on your face. There you go.
Yeah. I won't even let me climb on the lag. There we go.
Because you're drunk.
I didn't wash my face before I left.
It's okay, you just face planted it in my horse's ass. Yeah, there's roosters, but they're hard to find because they're not in all the same places. So there's usually 2 in the Emerald Ranch pen with the chickens. Sometimes there's some up at the Fork and Tumbleweed. LeGras, that pack that runs around there, are only chickens. Sometimes in Valentine at the auction yard, there might be a rooster.
See, LeGras was where I always went.
Right, because it's chickens, but it's all chickens.
Yeah. But I've never seen a daily for a rooster before, so I don't know. It's weird. I've done dailies for a long time.
I honestly, yeah, they don't come through very often. But when they do, they're a pain in the ass. Because of course you go over to get where they are, and you know.
And there's none there.
And there's none there. Or you have some person that knows that they're there, and they're just camping, like they're gonna spawn right in front of their eyes. Right away. No, you're not. Every time I come through one of those, I think of you and Hannah, and I just laugh.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, Kate.
No felonies. No felonies.
No felonies.
Yeah, I've got maybe 5 more minutes, and then I have to go rush my kid out to school too.
I feel like this was a very long moonshine delivery.
It was, and the only reason I started it was because most of the ones in this area are quick. You know, you just run down to Thieves Landing or Quaker's Cove.
Right.
Not all the way the hell up here. All done. Um,
Nice.
awesome sauce. Thank you, thank you. So, do we try and find a beggar, or
A what?
we have to help somebody in need?
Mm.
And it's nighttime.
Ooh, where'd you go for the 3 meter jump onto your horse?
Oh, I haven't done that yet. Thank you for reminding me. Let's go.
Okay.
Blackwater.
You want to go to my favorite place? Oh, Blackwater? Okay.
Where's your favorite place?
Ooh, my favorite place is in Rhodes, at the bank.
Oh, see, mine is in Blackwater.
Alright, let's go to Blackwater.
I don't know what the name of the building is called. I've
Guess
read
we're
it a
getting ready to
trillion
find it.
times, but I've just never registered it.
The bank in Rhodes is pretty easy. There's a ladder that's right on the back of the bank, so you can climb up there easy. And then I'd always just put my horse right there on the edge of the, jump right off the top of the bank onto the horse.
Yep, that's what this one is. This one is a cafe. What the hell?
Mm,
The Silver Skillet Cafe. So,
works
like,
for
I
me.
like this one because, look, there's like a little box of lumber that you can actually set your stupid horse in.
Oh, I see.
And then we have a ladder.
Oh, I think I might have just messed your horse up.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. No, don't get on the horse, don't. Okay.
Richard doesn't mind.
Yeah, I meant to do this one while I was streaming, and I completely got sidetracked with what I was doing. What's the damn button, Dave?
Square, right? You jump to, you have to, you jump,
There you
and
go.
then you hit triangle. You have to jump. If you just walk off the edge, your character will just fall.
Yeah,
So
I
you actually have
demonstrated
to,
how that worked.
you,
You almost
Grace,
didn't land on that horse.
I know it was. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I got lucky. Rockstar felt sorry for me.
Alright. Sorry. Yeah, this is my favorite spot, just because you can normally, um,
Yeah, it works
like,
good.
you have like a good gauge of where to park your horse right here. And as
Yeah.
long as Phil or Outlaw aren't standing here shushing your horses away as you're trying to jump, it works usually pretty good.
Or me over there just knocking it out of the way. Yeah, you know.
Alright,
We're just here to help, Kate.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick stroll down Main Street here because there are beggars that spawn and they're all drunk and can somebody help me?
I see him in San Denis sometimes too.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go next while it's dark out. It may be too late in the day though. Alright, you can usually hear them because they're all whiny and yelling for help, so that way somebody gives them a damn quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to Saint Denis. Oh, that's fun. I seen somebody load in and I was wondering who it was that was on so early. And then it was you, and I was like, he has internet!
Good enough for the time being, at least, it seems.
Alright, so when you fast travel to Saint Denis, this is kind of where you load in, right here to this little park. And one of the spawn spots is right here, and the fog is just super helpful.
Right.
So you see all the guys standing here. There's usually sometimes... Okay, good morning to you too. So where we are is right here. Saint Denis, and just right up the street from the fast travel. So there's usually a guy right about here. There's also one usually, and there's actually a ton of places all over that you can find these guys, but these are the ones that I have the most luck for. So on this sidewalk right here in front of this building is where we're gonna go check. And then there, nope, put a waypoint, thanks. If you keep going up by the T, there's a spot right here. And then if you run down this road, there's one in front of this, just past like the saloon here. So I'm gonna put a marker so that when we run. What are you doing? Adios. That's a weird emote. That one's almost as weird as the sniffing one.
There's a tree there, Kate.
No, there wasn't. I don't even know what the hell that is. Just like a giant metal weight in the middle of the road. I thought it was just bush, and like I could just ride right through it.
You hit the weight and then you bounced off the tree.
That's possible. Alright, so no homeless guy here? No, he's usually sitting right here in between the benches.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Alright, so if we go up just a little bit more, there's one that's up here between these benches. I hate when shit doesn't spawn when you need it to.
Right.
Okay, and then if we come down here...
Like, don't you get it? I'm trying to help the masses.
Right. Well, like the other day we had prairie chickens, and I was over there running around the heartlands, and I was like, and sometimes prairie chickens spawn right here. And like magic, a flock of them flew over, and I was like, oh, praise Rockstar's heaven.
I watched that. I was like, wow, that worked out really well.
I have not had that kind of day.
I was thinking to myself when I saw that,
I have not had that kind of day. No, it never happens. And today is one of those days where it never happened. Alright, so there are, like, I don't know. Okay, see this? What the hell is this?
What?
Where'd you go? What the hell is that?
Tie your horse off to.
Okay, well that is what was hidden in that bush over there that projected me into the side of a tree.
I think that's what they're for, aren't they?
I have no idea. That's a weird place to put a horse.
Maybe not.
I'm just gonna park my horse in the middle of a corner.
I thought they were tie-off spots for your horse, but apparently I was wrong about that. Because it doesn't give me the option.
Maybe somebody watching will know, and they'll teach us something, and that would be amazing.
Yeah. Educate us.
Please. Because all I know is it's a horse flipper. That's what that is.
Right? Now see, look here. Here's another one. It looks slightly different. It's skinnier, but it actually has a horse on top of it. And if you walk up to it, it actually gives you the option to hitch your horse to it, you see?
Right, so maybe... Well, yeah, no, those are horse hitches. Yeah. But the other ones...
Yeah, so I just assumed...
That the other ones were too?
Yeah, but apparently...
I think those are traffic controllers.
So that wagons don't hit the buildings, or...
Yeah. I don't know why there was one in a bush, but whatever.
I don't want wagons to hit the bush either, Kate. You gotta protect the bushes.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, don't ruin all the foliage and the decoration crap.
Expensive landscaping. They gotta have some NPC come down and spend hours replanting all the bushes. Terrible.
Alright, well, it's daytime now. Do we... It's 9 o'clock. I have to log off. That's what I have to do. Jesus. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna go look and see if there's a rooster, and then I'm logging off. I gotta go.
Alright. Where are we going to do that?
I'm going to Emerald.
Okay.
Along with every single other person who plays this stupid game. This amazing wonderful, irritating game.
Yeah, it can be bittersweet sometimes. I love it, but sometimes it can be a little frustrating. Definitely my favorite game to play, hands down.
Game.
Oh, that was nice.
I didn't see what just happened, but I heard it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Richard Cranium probably doesn't either.
Alright. So, in the saloon right here by the ranch, we have to get 3 alcohol bottles, and there's one in there.
Alright.
I'll go check the chicken coop real quick. There are no animals here. That is not a good idea. Yep. Nada.
Of course.
Anything in the coop. Alright. So, that does it for me today. I have to go and be an adult and do adult things. So,
Ugh.
everybody have a good Monday, and I will catch you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Oh man, Will says he's already at work and it's a slow morning. Well, at least it's not crazy. Alright, I will catch you guys later.